Okay, so the story starts off with Nicolas asking for his dad to buy him a bike, and his dad did not want him to get a bike for him because he said that children are reckless and they want to do like acrobatics and stuff like that and tricks, and they break their bikes and get hurt. So he was worried about that. But then Nicholas cried and cried, and his dad said if he was in the top 10 in the arithmetic competition that they were doing, then he would get him one. And after that, he went to his mom, and his mom said that his dad would buy him a bike right away, and that it was good that he passed his arithmetic competition. So then, after school, Nicolas came home and he said he saw his parents they were waiting with big smiles, and they said they had a surprise for him, and it was a bike. And when he saw it, he was so happy to see it, and his dad said that he had to be careful with it and not to do any tricks, and Nicholas promised, and she told him that he was going to have desserts for when he was done riding his bike, and he was super happy about this new bike, and he wanted to go ride it, but his dad stayed with him, and his dad was going to show him how to ride it and everything like that. And he was telling him how he was a cycling champion when he was younger or whatever. But he said, as a joke, he goes, if I didn't know your mother, I would have been a professional. And then Nicolas said he knew his dad was champion of multiple things like football, rugby, swimming, and boxing. And but he didn't know about the cycling thing. But after that, his dad showed him how to ride it a little bit, but he was way too big for the bike, and Nicolas could see this. And then, as he's riding around, he sees Mr. Blue Dare, and Mr. Blue Dare challenges him to a bike race around the block. And Nicolas' dad put him up on it, and said that Mr. Blue Dare was the timekeeper. And Mr. Blue Dare went first, and he made it around in 9 minutes. And then Nicolas' dad went next, and after 10 minutes went by, Mr. Blue Dare knew he had won. So after that, he was super excited, and then more time went by, and they could not find where Nicolas' dad was. So they were wondering what happened, and Nicolas' dad walks around holding a broken bike, and he had a handkerchief on his nose, and he was bleeding because he crashed the bike into a garbage can. After that, the next day, at recess, he was talking about it with Clotaire, and he said the same thing happened, and he was saying how dads are always the same. They are like actors or puppets, and if you're not careful, they break the bikes and they hurt each other. So like they break everything and end up getting hurt.